Okay guys, decided to heed your advice, and somebody said to replace fuel pump, and I was like, that's expensive and all that stuff, but I realized I can replace the pump, the electric part of it, and not the cinder and the lines and everything. So I ordered a pump. It's going to put me a week later, but I totally see your point, and it's worth doing because it's really hard to get. I wonder if this sensor needs to be replaced. That could be hard to get to also. I'm not sure about that. Another suggestion was to lower the air pressure in the tires to be able to clear this. I've got a 4-inch difference to make up. That's got a 4-inch lift on it, and it would barely make it if it didn't have a lift. So it had 33-inch tires on it, and I've taken the tires off the back of that 4-wheel drive frame. They're only 30 inches. So that gives me, like an 1.5 inch difference right there, and then I'm gonna let the air out and see where I stand on that. So I'm listening to you guys. You guys coming up with some great stuff for me. And at first I was like resistant. I was like, oh man, extra expense. But you know what? You know how much of a pain if that tank was full and I had to go and replace the pump on it like next week? That would be a pain. It costs $50 to fill this thing up with gas. And a pump is like, less than $100. Like, it's nothing, it's a lot of money, but versus what I would have to do putting the pump in, and it's just right here, right now. And that'll also give me a spare. I'll take the one out of here and I'll just have it on hand as a spare. Okay, well, some bad news is these airbags are not going to work because of these lift blocks with this crazy thing. I don't know what that is. Anybody know why these things are jutted out like that? I guess it's some kind of safety mechanism if they tilt or something. I don't know. I have no idea. If you know why those things have those arms, then let me know. They're preventing me from installing airbags on the back of this. Which, if I can't figure it out before then, I'll probably just go ahead and do it without airbags. I found out that this body weighs, just this part, 990 pounds. And that is like double the weight of the other bed. Camper usually weighs about 1,000 to 1,200 pounds, I think, coming from 4-wheel campers. Mine is cut in half with no wood on the bottom, so I think I'm right around the 500 or 600 pound range. So I would think the whole setup as it sits right now is less than 1,500 pounds. That's what I'm hoping anyway. This truck is rated for, let's see, with occupants and everything, I think 3,000 something pounds of cargo. I think that's what that means. Combined weight of occupants, cargo, never exceed 3,526 pounds. I don't know what that means for the cargo of the, I guess that's for the bed too. So you can go ahead, I guess 1,000 pounds, because the bed is included in that weight automatically. So the bed's 450, the standard bed is probably like 400 to 450 pounds or somewhere around there, probably around 400. So I got about 1,000 pounds already loaded because of the camper. I think I'm gonna go ahead and roll this truck over there so I don't end up having to move it too much with very little air in it. Still got a ways to go. I think I could probably let enough air out. This is the hump I'm worried about right here. All right, that might work. Gain a little clearance there. I know when I hit that curb I'm going to be bumping up here a little bit, so I may have to let a tiny bit more air out. I think that right there is trying to hit. Ooh, it's hitting right there too. All right. thought I was getting a pump made in USA, Delphi, and it's supposed to have a good reputation as an OEM replacement pump. But if you look at this sticker right here, it says made in China. Not good. And I could have sworn it when I read the description. It said it was made in USA. I mean, it looks like pretty good quality stuff. Maybe I will replace it. I don't know. It doesn't say anything about USA, or it says Delphi on it. FE 420. It's all sealed up. I don't see anything that says made in China, and I don't see anything that says made in USA on it. Never know nowadays, I tell you. There we go.
How in the world does that go down to the bottom down there? This isn't one of those things I wish I had never gotten into. That filter pad on the bottom looks pretty messed up. Let's see. Right. This is not as easy as I was hoping.
Right. Oh man, my hand's full of fuel now. Not good. Side of the tabs to release it. Okay. Now I'm a little bit happier that I'm changing this pump, because see all the junk in there? This is an original Ford pump. And that thing looks like it has a date on it of 7/17/2012, and this is a 2008 truck. So this is probably a good pump. I'll hang on to it as a spare, I guess. Alright, I got that pretty much cleaned up. Better than it was. Let's put this thing back together before I forget how to do it. Yeah, it's not super happy with my pump choice here. Yep. Pain in the butt. Not even close. Look at that. Not even close. I think I got some counterfeit Amazon crap. Alright, got the bolt holes lined up, maybe 2 bolts in. Gotta put a couple more in. This is how it's gonna sit. And that's gonna be my camper.
Hey, thanks for watching my channel, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do for future updates. Remember, build it, don't buy it.